We are back with Pro Cycling Manager 2024 REMBE Pro Cycling Team Sauerland Career Mode, brought to you by REMBE Pro Cycling. Last time we rode the national championships, Great Britain, Germany, Spain, etc., completing 2 sponsor objectives in the German road race and time trial. And our sponsor was pretty happy afterwards, as we completed 2 sponsor objectives, top 20 at both the German ITT and the road race. We also ventured onto the transfer market to look into what talents we want next year on the team, and today we're gonna try and sign them. But first we have to do some racing. Volta Portugal and Bicicleta, the longest race we've ever done. 11 stages, a proper stage race, starting off with a 1.7 kilometer prologue. After that, a sprint stage, another sprint stage on day 3, but this one has a hill at the end. Day 4 is a puncher slash GC stage, proper GC stage, maybe the Queen stage even on day 5. Then back to the sprinters, a medium mountain stage, a puncher finish, a bit of a transition stage, and on the second last day, the second proper mountain stage, followed by a 15 kilometer hilly time trial. Honestly, for REMBE, this race is kind of a mini Grand Tour. It's not officially one, but we might as well take it on like one. Now our team is pretty straightforward. Our leader on both the mountains, the hills, and the sprints is Emil Herzog. He's our man. Except for this first 1.7 kilometer prologue. That's where Nihus could come in. Anyway, my goal on this first prologue is simple. I want Herzog to finish as high as possible, because I want to try and win GC here. I don't remember doing a 1.7 kilometer prologue before, so I'm just starting on 99 with Paul Wright to see how this goes. Let's see. 99, spending red and yellow. 99 a bit too fast. Let's do 97, 96. We're spending too much. 85. Back to 99 in the last straight right now. There we go. And Paul Wright is 9th, so not great, but I don't know where I expected him to come in the first place. Anyway, Seb Nihus on the road, trying on 94 right now, to the line. Come on, my man. He's got good prologue stat on the day. 73, over the line, and he's second? No! Oh, that's disappointing. Okay, Julian Boresh got 72 prologue on the day, plus 3 on the day in total. I'm starting off 99 to get a bit of acceleration going. Now dropping it towards 87 to the line, 88, 90, 94, 99. No, 19th, come on, man. I'm starting to think I'm just bad at 1.7 kilometer prologues. Okay, Emil Herzog -3 on prologue on the day. This could not start any worse. Starting on 99, this won't be a good time trial. Going down to 90, 87, 85, 86, 87, towards 99 again. Nowhere. He's no 80th? What? That's not good. We should have been able to at least get a top 5 here with Nihus. He had a good day. He gets 8th instead and gets beaten by people like Gorka here. 63 time trial, 64 prologue. And most importantly, Emil Herzog 85th, but fortunately it's just a prologue, so we only lose 23 seconds here. Anyway, on to the sprint stage. We are 5th favorite with Emil Herzog. Hopefully a better day than yesterday. We've got quite a few competitors, but their sprint stats are similar to ours, so we've got a chance here. I'm not sure why, but I'm going in the breakaway together with Oranza and Beldon. Jan-Mark Temmen up the road. There we go. While I'm in this breakaway, I might as well go for the KOM points. 1.4 kilometers towards the KOM sprint gate. And I'm going to launch right now with 900 meters to go. He's going faster than me. I'll try and come past. There we go. Jan-Mark Temmen almost done, but he takes the points. There we go. One man in the peloton wasn't too happy with the breakaway. Filipino AliExpress O'Connor trying to bridge, but it ain't working, buddy. 4 minutes up the front. We've got this 3-man group, and we're going for the victory. Probably not. 1.7 kilometers towards the next KOM point. We're in first position, not the ideal one to sprint from, but we're going to do it anyway. We're going to launch right now with a kilometer to go. Come on, my friend, it is uphill. We're going to try and launch past as we speak. Beldon has the upper hand. Can we come around? I think we got third here. That's not great. Every single one of this group now has 4 points in the KOM jersey standing, so we gotta beat them next time. Let's try that again. Early attack by Oranza. Let's get in his wheel. There we go. We're gonna try and come past right now towards the end here. Come on, Temmen. Come on, Temmen. Come on, Temmen. No, we won't be able to. Or will we? We kind of got blocked there, my man. Beldon takes it, and we lose the KOM jersey. That's kind of sad. We get third in the ranking now. I got absolutely destroyed. To my knowledge, there is no competitivity prize in PCM, so I'm dropping back from the breakaway towards the peloton because my man actually has a 74 flat stat today, so that could come in useful in our sprint train. I am going to try and pick up the last bonus second from the peloton to get a bit closer in GC with Herzog. There we go. Now drop back to the peloton and recover that red bar. Okay, last 10 kilometers incoming. Burnett, Temmen, Boresh, Wright, and Herzog. That's our train. We're actually looking pretty good right now. Ooh, last 5k, our train got a bit overrun, but we're trying to get through again. Boresh looking good, trying to launch pretty soon right now. Jan-Mark Temmen out of the way, my friend. Right in the wheel. Come on, Boresh, bring us to the front somehow. Bring us to the front somehow. We're blocked in, we're blocked in, we're blocked in on the left side. You can go right in the wheel. We're looking very good, we're looking very good, but Herzog is losing red bar very quickly. Come on, Herzog, stay in the wheel, stay in the wheel. Launch right now. Herzog tries to launch. We've got Conte on the right. We're gonna get overrun. Caneas will beat us. No, can we win? Can we win? Yes! Emil Herzog wins stage 2 of the Volta of Portugal by merely an inch. So we took 10 bonus seconds at the finish, 1 bonus second at one of these sprints during the stage. So Herzog should be 11 seconds closer in GC now, which that's great. There he is, moving up 50 positions from 85th to 35th, now on 12 seconds of the leader. So Herzog is moving up. That's the benefit of Herzog over the pure climbers we're up against. He can also win sprints and take bonus seconds there. On to stage 3 then. We're once again not the favorite for this stage, but I do feel like we've got a solid chance because it's an uphill sprint, so that's Emil Herzog territory. So today's stage does not have KOM points, but it does have intermediate sprints, and intermediate sprints have bonus seconds. 3, 2, 1 for the first 3 riders. And I'm controlling the breakaway formation because I want to try and sprint for the bonus seconds at the first intermediate in about 22 kilometers from the peloton. So I want those seconds for Herzog. Last 2.3 kilometers, Temmen at the front doing a hell of a job. We've got Herzog in the wheel, lead out by Temmen. Herzog gonna launch right now. It's slightly downhill. Temmen needs to stop. Temmen needs to stop. Herzog will lose from Eisenbarth. That's disappointing, but still 2 seconds, so that's good. Entering the last 8 kilometers, we are losing positions towards other sprint trains, but I'm trying to keep numbers because we've got an uphill finish basically. The last kilometer seems flat, but before that, uphill. So I'm trying to keep some riders left for that uphill segment. 4 riders left with 6k to go. That's good. Let's do 99 on Burnett before we get to the actual climbing. Temmen can take over on 95. Burnett out of here, my friend. Come on. Boresh in the wheel. Energy shells on everybody. Herzog looking good. Boresh in a good, not great position. This is not a great position. Let's do 97. Am I losing red bar if I do that? Yes. Let's do 96 then. Not ideal. 3.5 kilometers to go. Boresh can basically take over. Temmen out of the way, my friend. Come on, Boresh, get to the front. 99. Come on, come on, come on. Appelbaum in the wheel. 97. Something like that. We are looking okay. We're in an okay position. Herzog still okay, but losing red bar. Let's do 95. Nothing too crazy. Appelbaum can wait, can launch right now. Herzog in the wheel. We're looking okay. We're looking okay, but the red bar is almost gone. The red bar is almost gone. Herzog goes for the line. Kobo on his left. We're just going to miss out. We're just going to miss out. No! We get second on the line. Bonus seconds, but no victory today. What a bummer. Being second gives us 6 bonus seconds plus the 2 bonus seconds we got at the first IS, so that gives us 8 bonus seconds for GC. As a result, 28 places higher. 7th in GC now, Emil Herzog on 8 seconds of the new leader, Jorka Sararain. Okay, stage 4 quite different. GC/Puncher stage. As always, Emil Herzog is our focus. Oh my god, Herzog has a horrible day. -3 on the day, -2 on his hill stats, so 70 hill only. That's a bad day to have it. Right now we're in the last 20 kilometers, stopping the third last climb. The last 2 climbs are the hardest. I'm in the middle of the peloton with my 4-man train. Nihus is trying to get to the train to help as well. And Temmen is trying to get water to the front. So that's kind of the job at the moment. Herzog's still looking okay, so I don't think I'll lose time today, but I might not gain as much as I hoped. Last 10 kilometers, 4 riders in my train. Herzog suddenly looking a lot bleaker. Boresh right having a better day than him. Appelbaum doing the positioning for the final climb. That is upcoming in about 2 kilometers. There we go, 4-man train onto the final climb of the day. Still a break of 8 riders up the road, but I don't care too much about the breakaway. I'm trying to get Herzog over this climb in the first GC group. 95. Energy gel on Boresh. Come on, my man. Come on, my man. Let's do 90. Actually, break is getting caught. Let's do 85 right now. And Herzog is still in the wheel. 44 people in the group. Sorara in the yellow jersey here as well. Can I keep going with Boresh while recovering with Herzog? Slight descent now, so I could recover that red bar with Herzog, I think. 2 riders up front. I think I might be able to catch them still. So let's bring it well, energy shells. Let's not forget the energy shells. Let's bring it up to 99 with Boresh. Come on, right in the wheel. Are we going to miss out on the stage? I think we just will. Right can launch a sprint. Herzog in the wheel. Come on, come on, come on. Bonus seconds for Herzog is what I want. Not the stage win. Nope, that is going away, but we're going to beat Kaneas? No, we won't. We'll just finish in the group, so no time gain today on these riders, but I think we might get closer to the yellow jersey in terms of positions. In the end, 5th on the stage, but I'm more curious about GC. We're now 6th in GC, so we only moved up 1 spot, but I guess it's something. That being said, I was hoping to gain time on a stage like this, because on a mountain stage, we're gonna lose time to the pure climbers on paper. And that is exactly the stage we have right now. We're not in the top 10 favorites for this mountain stage, a major mountain stage with the Peñas Doradas and finally the Covia climb at the end. This is big climbing and our mountain stat is far less than the likes of Karel, Vacek, etc. So this is going to be a challenge. I'm praying to the cycling gods, please give Emil Herzog a decent day because he's been awful these last few days. -2? You can't be serious, come on! That's horrible. Anyway, as the race begins, Jan-Mark Temmen as satellite rider in the breakaway. Why not? Let's see if we can send someone else as well. Maybe Boresh is too close in GC. Appelbaum can join. There we go. He's on 2:36 in GC, so on paper I should be allowed to go. There we go, together with Holden. And let's get towards Jan-Mark Temmen up front. Try and join as well with Josh Burnett. There we go, bridging towards the group of Appelbaum. 19 riders in the breakaway. Pretty large group with a gap of roughly 2 minutes 40 on a peloton controlled by Danny van der Tuuk. And I guess we've got 3 satellite riders up the road. Appelbaum the most important one, so I'm protecting him. It's time for the big climb. Looks like roughly 25 kilometers of climbing, a bit of a stepped climb. We've got the breakaway still intact, 3 minutes on the peloton. Appelbaum looking good. Last kilometer towards the top. I don't particularly care about the KOM points, but I do want to stick together with these guys. Actually, I might as well take the KOM points because I can actually beat these guys. No, I get second. Anyway, let's get Burnett to the front again and hope that he can help out Appelbaum in this front group to keep the tempo going. Okay, 30k to go. Burnett pulling the breakaway. Appelbaum still in there in a group of 12, so that's looking pretty okay. In the peloton, Herzog looks good right now, but he did not look good on top of the previous climb, so I'm very worried about Emil Herzog on the final climb of the day. I feel like we're gonna lose quite a bit of time today. So we're on the final climb. Appelbaum, Burnett looking good in the breakaway as we speak. The other riders in the break are relaying, so I'm not complaining, just sitting on as we speak. 1 minute 40 towards the peloton. Gorka already in second position. And we're losing positions with Herzog, so I need to make sure I stay in the group. Temmen can take over when it comes to protecting because Nihus is gone. And then it's Wright and Boresh time. Already Wright can take over because Temmen is about to disappear there. Appelbaum, you're still in the group. That is good. Wright, you're protecting. So many things to focus on. It's not gonna go well, I can already feel it. 6k to go, getting gapped everywhere. Appelbaum getting gapped by the breakaway, but that's more a decision to do my own tempo in the last 5 kilometers here on roughly 70. Herzog dropped by the peloton group, so that's not good. Doing my own tempo there. Should I pull Appelbaum back for Herzog? That is a very important question. I don't think I will. But I think I'll regret that. Last 4k now. Come on, Appelbaum. You can do this. 2 kilometers to go. Come on, Henry. Move to the front of the group. Move to the front of the group. Oh, everyone's empty here, so I've got energy. I gotta move to the front, but it looks like Fernandez is gonna win. That's a guy from the early break, I think. And we're fighting for P2 right now, but if I stop pacing, then Herzog can come closer. So that's kind of... I'm gonna have to ruin Appelbaum's chances for a top 5 here, because I didn't want to pull this group towards the front of the race, and in doing so, I think this is a disaster. This is such a disaster stage. Yellow jersey is with Herzog, so we're not the only ones suffering, but we're losing 2 minutes to the front of the race with Herzog today, so this is definitely a disaster. With Herzog's daily form, I was expecting a bad result, but this is worse than I expected. Appelbaum, 14th on 56 seconds, a good stage, but not good enough. And then Herzog, 3 minutes or 1 down on the stage winner. 2 minutes 30 on the other GC riders. So when it comes to GC, we're gone. Ivan Kobo is the new leader with the same time as Seb Berwick, and we are 21st on 2 minutes 32. Damn it. All this time spent on getting bonus seconds in stages at intermediate sprints, and in the end it's minutes that we are behind. Anyway, on to another sprint stage then. We've won a sprint already, so I know we can do this here. Come on, Emil Herzog, let's recover. Come on a sprint stage, Herzog has a +2 today, but on a mountain stage that matters more, a -2. Come on, man. He's playing with me. Lesson learned, pause your game when going to the toilet because Jan-Mark Temmen is dropped, Boris is dropped, Wright is dropped. I don't know how it happened, but they are behind. Herzog, Appelbaum and Nihu still in the peloton, so I've lost half my lead out for today. That's far from ideal. Last 10 kilometers, only having 3 riders for a lead out is far from ideal. Yes, they're screaming for water, but as always, dehydration is the key to victory. We've got Nihus, Appelbaum and Herzog. It's a bit of a descent, so that's positive, but after that, actually, the sprint looks slightly uphill. There we go, last 2.5 kilometers, Appelbaum, get to the front a bit more, Nihus out of the way, you can sprint Appelbaum, Herzog in the wheel, that's pretty perfect, Herzog can launch, Eisenbarth on my left, come on Herzog, get to speed, he's not getting to speed, he's so slow. Why are you so slow? Emil, why are you slow? Well, that's a bummer, 17th in the sprint, we looked so good with a kilometer left, but it didn't happen. Still 21st in GC on 2:32, so no changes. Now this stage, stage 7, Emil Herzog, this is your day. We've got a bit of a downhill sprint. I'm guessing after a medium mountain. He's second favorite, so I reckon we can do this, hopefully with good daily form. Okay, 0 days, so no good form, but also no bad form, that's okay. So, 35 kilometers to go, what's the race situation? We are in the peloton looking very good with our team actually today. In the breakaway, 6 riders 47 seconds ahead, so it's gonna be for the peloton. We're about to start these 2 climbs. The first one is a bit of a lead-up climb, the second one is very steep, so that second one we have to survive, and if I can attack on top, that would be better. Breakaway has been caught, 2 kilometers towards the top of the first of the 2 climbs. Still looking good, still a large peloton though. We've now got 5 riders, Herzog in last wheel. Appelbaum is a candidate as well today with his great form, +3 on the day. There we go, Jan-Mark Temmen with a full-on lead out to the final climb. Burnett can take over, Temmen out of the way. 4 riders at the front, Herzog in last wheel looking good. 20k to go. This climb is only 4 kilometers, so it's not too crazy, but it is crazy steep. So let's focus on staying at the front with our team, and if we see an opportunity to attack, I might. The group is still too large to attack, 1k before the top, so I'm just gonna stay and sit in and try and win the stage from the group. Wright can take over from Burnett, otherwise the tempo will die completely. Burnett can protect Wright, and it's already up to Appelbaum, so I might have spent a little bit too much energy on the climb itself. Let's hope Wright and Burnett can get over as well. There we go. And now let's try and recover a bit, and hopefully no one attacks us here. We're about to dive in the descent. Actually, attacks happen. Attacks are happening. Tivani, Caneas, and Sorarain. We've got Herzog in second position. Can we follow Aparcio? No, he stops. Montez will close it for us, hopefully. Yes, and I'm gonna launch myself. There we go. Herzog over the top. We've got too many people in our wheel. This is not working. Let's get in the wheel of these guys. Caneas maybe. He's got a sprint, so he could lead me out. And we're off the front. Appelbaum getting gapped. He's also closing GC, so that's a bit of a bummer. Herzog in this group. Kobo's not the greatest sprinter, so I feel like following Caneas here. I don't know what to do here. 4.5 kilometers to go. It's a descent to the line, so I'll go to the front myself. There we go. NHL Herzog to the front. Let's keep going. 99, maybe not, actually. Goes down significantly, so I might. 85 now on this segment. Last 2 kilometers. 99, there we go. Gonna launch pretty soon right now with Herzog. Getting overrun, but can we come out? Can we come out? Come on, Emil. Come on, Emil. Come on, Emil. We can do this. Come on, come on, come on. I've got too much energy left. Vincent Dorn takes it. We get 5th in the sprint. Looks like a bunch of ants coming out together over the finish line, but that's a disappointing result. I expected more here. In hindsight, I should have gone a lot slower on the climb, kept my team, and I would have had a perfect lead out going into the final descent, launching Herzog for the final sprint. It's a bummer, but I expected more. But hey, I guess we move up 1 position in GC. We're now 20th. I do want to make sure I get this jersey home. The points classification, now 5 points ahead on Pirmin. I want to keep that. And actually, I could also take the KOM jersey with Appelbaum. So if we can't win GC, we might as well try and take the the points and the mountain classification. Anyway, we'll put the Volta of Portugal to the side for a little bit because today is 1st of August in-game, one of the most important dates in the game because the transfer market opens. But before we start finalizing rider signings, new colors is an email I just got. The new sponsorship is now in place with REMBE, the team name and jersey are now up to date. So in-game, apparently the sponsorships are from August till August and not from January till December. That's a bit odd. Anyway, our second important email is this one, projection, promotion, relegation. Basically, we're now a continental team. I want to be a pro team next year, so I need to be one of the top 35 teams in the world in terms of team strengths. That's something we can see on this page, the team index page. We've got, for example, Team Visma Leasebike is projected to be 4.5-star rating across the team, and therefore they're projected to be the strongest team in 2026, one of the top 17 teams, so they're gonna be a World Tour team. But it's important to note that the ratings on here are not important yet because transfers haven't happened yet. After the transfers happen, that's when the ratings matter. And basically, we gotta be with REMBE Pro Cycling Team Sauerland in the top 35 teams in this list. And if so, then we're gonna be a Continental Pro team next season. And that's our goal. And that brings us to our third important email, opening up the transfer market. We gotta sign new riders, extend current riders to be as strong of a team as possible next season. Anyway, let's start off with our most important signings. First of all, Tim Teutenberg, 23 years old, 75 sprint and 5-star potential when it comes to that sprint, so he should get better. This is actually quite important. On the right, we can see that we can spend 65k more than we currently spend next year per month. Okay, it's an attractive team for me. That's kind of surprising. Let's go towards absolute sprinter, 9.2k. Let's make that. Is 9.2k enough? Let's see. No, it's not. So let's up that to 3 years though. And let's bring that to 10.7k. Not good enough. It's worth it though. So let's do 11.7k. There we go. Tim Teutenberg, we have a sprinter for next season. Hopefully a future top sprinter. Next up, I want to take a look at Paul Fitzke, German rider, very young, 19 years old, 5.5-star potential when it comes to Northern Classics, so that's intriguing. I think he's currently riding for Autoeder Bayer, that Bora development team, 2.5k, 3 years as a, I think, teammate for now. Let's offer that, and he's okay with that, so Paul Fitzke is joining REMBE next season. Our next rider is arguably our most talented rider in terms of PCM potential. Louis Joe Lurs has 5.5-star potential and most importantly as a stage racer, so maybe I can get this guy to win a Grand Tour in the future. Already at 69 mountains, 71 medium mountains, 70 hills, but also decent time trial, 68, so we can work with that. 2.5k per month, 3 years as teammate. Let's make that important rider. Let's see if that works. Not enough, so let's make it 3k. There we go. That is worth it. Louis Joe Lurs is joining REMBE. On to an extension, Sebastian Nihus. What has he done for us? He won the time trial in Trofeo Umag, and last year he won a time trial as well, so we've invested in this guy. I feel like we need to re-sign him 100%. 2.5k, teammate, 3 years, I'm fine with that, and he is as well, so that's perfect. Julian Boresch also won a race for us on Admiral Hill in the New Zealand Cycle Classic. I think he almost won one here as well, yes. Second on stage 2 of his Starsco Proljetse. I want to re-sign him. He's been a valuable teammate for our team, so why not? 2.5k per month, let's do 3 years, teammate, let's offer that contract, and he agrees, so that's great. Now, Germans aside, I've also got quite a few Spaniards I want to sign, so Hector Alvarez, 5-star potential, 4.5-star when it comes to Northern Classics, 5-star when it comes to time trial, and honestly, very cheap, 2.5k teammate, there we go, and he's happy. Now, I do expect this man to be quite a bit more expensive. Pablo Torres, 19 years old, from UAE Team Emirates Gen Z, 75 mountain, 74 medium mountain, 5.5-star potential when it comes to climber. That's ruthless, so I want this guy in my team. Even though his time trial potential is abysmal. 4.8k, 2 years, let's change that to 3 years. Let's change that to, I think, leader. 4.8k, is that enough? That is far from enough, so we're gonna have to do like 7.3k, almost. 7.8k, and Pablo Torres is coming to REMBE Pro Cycling in 2026. Last Spanish guy is Adria Pericas, 5-star potential, also when it comes to stage races and climber, already at 69 mountain, 69 medium mountain, time trial abysmal, 62, so he's gonna be a climber. And let's be honest, if we can get him on a 2.5k per month contract for 3 years, that's fantastic. And he does it, so scam the 19-year-old teenager. Now, as a pro team, we're going to have to ride all types of races, so we got to get a guy for the cobbles, and my selection for that is Yannick Steimle. He's also just a very good all-round rider. 73 cobbles is not amazing though, but 75 time trials, 72 hills, so he's just useful all-round. But he's also our second most expensive rider, I think, so let's do 3 years. Let's do important rider. I think important rider on 7.3k. That's not good enough, so let's do 8.3k. No, not even close. 9.3k? 9.8k? Ooh, that's kind of expensive, but hey, I signed the deal, so I have to get him now. There's 3 riders left on the list that I haven't signed a contract with yet. That is Weiss, Duarte Marivoet, and Lucas van der Valk. But I'm kind of backpedaling here. It would be nice to keep Lucas van der Valk and Dominic Weiss because they were part of REMBE Pro Cycling already from the start, but reality is we kind of don't need them. Like, as a pro team, do we actually need 28 to 30 riders in our team? Because right now we've got 25 signed for 2026, and that's quite a lot. I'm not planning to re-sign Julian Braun and Julian Gerhard after 2026 because they're kind of dead weight for the team at that point. I think I'll sign this man, Niklas Behrens, part of the Little Trek Future Racing team, and he's a bit of a tank. In real life, he looks kind of like Milan. 4.5 star potential when it comes to sprinting, already on 74 at the age of 21. I think he's better than Dominic Weiss, I'm afraid. So let's get this man. 3.2k, 2 years luxury teammate. Nah, we're gonna make him sprinter, 3 years and 3.7k. Not yet. Let's do 4.7k. And he's coming to our team, Niklas Behrens. Thing is, we have the money and we have the transfer points, so I could re-sign Dominic Weiss or Lucas van der Valk. I'll go with Lucas van der Valk because he's German and we're a German team, so that's how that choice was made. Let's get this guy. I don't feel at home in your team and I don't want to sign a new contract? My man, come on. We're your humble team. If I offer you 2.5k per month for 1 year as a teammate, you do not accept it, so I'm sorry buddy, but you ain't coming to my team. Or at least you're not staying, get out. Anyway, 0 transfer points remaining, so that's it. Honestly, our 2026 team will be absolutely massive. People like Tim Thorn-Teutenberg and Niklas Behrens as our sprint train, but also, in addition to that, we have Emil Herzog, but also Luis Joe Lures as a big talent from Germany, Pablo Torres, climbing talent, and the list goes on. As you can see, I'm keeping most of the team German. I think that's in the DNA of REMBE Pro Cycling Team Sauerland, so let's make sure we keep that going for the rest of this career. Because one day, I'm gonna get a German rider in that yellow jersey. Anyway, the Volta of Portugal is not over yet. We're in 20th in GC with Herzog, so that's not great. Points classification is currently ours. Mountain classification, not yet. Maybe we can take that. We're gonna try and do that in the next episode. As always, thank you for watching. We finalized our transfers. We won a stage at Volta of Portugal, but our GC fell in the waters. A lot happened this episode, but there's a lot still yet to come, so I can't wait for that. Anyway, I guess I'll see you next time. Goodbye.